Hello and welcome to FCA Friday. And for this lovely little bit here, hello and welcome to FCA Fridays. Today we are going to be talking about my cellular device. First, it's 2016 when I'm filming / uploading this video, and I'm a 26-year-old person, and my cell phone is not one of these. This is a cell phone, a smartphone, and oh, it's making noise. I did something. This isn't mine. This is my father's. This is my phone. It's an LG Octane. You remember these? A lot like the Envy has a keyboard here. Oh, this is my favorite phone. I have had 3 of these phones, identical in style and color, because I like the keyboard, the inside keyboard. I can't get most of the emoji pictures and videos that my friends' more fancy phones can give, because my phone just simply isn't capable, and I get mocked loads for having this as a cell phone. But it's like, yeah, I know the camera isn't great, I know the video isn't great, but my phone is less expensive than yours. The only downside to it is that it's harder to find, and I'm really afraid of when this phone goes. I'm really hard on phones, like my screen and my part of seat is scraped. The inside part of this one is a little bit broken in a couple spots, and that's because at my last job when I worked at a daycare, one of the children got into my pocket of my coat and they used my phone as a drumstick on a table. That child was in timeout for 3 minutes. But and I'm really afraid that I'm gonna have to get a smartphone instead of my beloved Octane. And people always want to know what's wrong with the smartphone. You have access to the world at your fingertips on one of these. And the answer is I'm not a very technologically savvy person. I'm just not. That's just how that is. And I don't like touching the screen. I really don't. I don't like putting my face on my screen. I'm constantly wiping my phone off with a wipe, and I tend to talk to people like this, just leave this open and just chat to them like this, because I don't like the idea. I'm already an acne-prone person, so getting oils from my hands and stuff around the world and on my phone, and just I don't like it. I don't like seeing oil smudges on things either. Call me a neat freak or germaphobe, whatever term you want to label me as, but it would drive me nuts to see my oily fingerprints scraping and dragging and put all over the cell phone. That would drive me absolutely mad. Not to mention, this is so much less safe than this phone. I have a case around this phone. And these phones, even if you get a case for them, unless you want to spend absolutely loads of money getting like the foolproof screen, which everyone complains about because people who have that like crack resistant screen that they put over it, a lot of people say it's harder to do all the little fancy things that the touch screen was made for. The stylus is slow, it breaks, it becomes unresponsive, and the battery for these phones absolutely sucks. My phone, okay, my cell phone can last me 5 days. I have fully charged my phone, all right, talked to somebody for 3 hours, another person for an hour, and text messages throughout the day and in between, didn't lose a bar, okay? My battery lasts an insane amount of time. These batteries why do you even have a battery? It doesn't exist. All you do is people are like, oh, my phone's dying, I need to charge my phone. How's your phone? It's great. I can't do any of that, but in an emergency, my phone is better than a smartphone, because my phone will have service. My phone doesn't need to have a high bar amount or 4G networks. It's not data synced or connected. I don't need to watch videos on my phone. I don't need this to be a mini tablet or TV like these fancy phones are. I simply need this to make some calls and text messages. In fact, it wasn't until my 20s, when I was 20, when I got my first cell phone, because I don't like being attached at the hip. It makes me insane to have people, especially jobs, call me at all times. I'm like, no, if you want to call me for work, you should have to pay me to be on call. You give me my hours. Unless there's a death, don't call me. Having people constantly attached to me, I've let my phone die for days and haven't charged. People are like, how come you didn't respond to this? How come you didn't send me an email or Facebook? I have a house phone. You have the number. Why couldn't you call that? I like to be able to actually talk to people. So somebody's texting me, I try to give them a call, and they respond, and it's not an excuse of, oh, I'm at work or whatever. I know this is just kind of a rant and complaint, but I really dislike the idea of smartphones. Once again, I'm not tech savvy. My brother has tried to give me his cell phone, and he's like, text this to this person. I'm just like, how do I do that now? And things just go way too fast. I don't know, and then I touch something and something else happens, and I'm just like, can't this send a text? Boop, 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 text. Need to make a call? Ding, ding, call. I don't understand especially because everyone's still dumb in this world. They have a smartphone, they have this interesting technology, knowledge at your fingertips, historical accuracy in seconds, and people are still dumb. I don't deal with that. Opinions about religion and politics aside, you can't tell anybody a simple fact because they're like, that's not true, look it up. No, I'm just telling you that that's wrong. You have the answer right there and you don't use it. I don't think that we're appreciating the technology that we have, and therefore do not deserve it. I also want technology to just stop. I'm tired of technological updates, and that all they do is make me more vulnerable to bad people. That's all technology advances do. So after this almost 8-minute rant, this is my cell phone of choice, and I am in woe of the day where I have to get a smartphone. Tell me your opinions below, and I'll eventually get to them if they're on the computer.